My name is Clara Towson, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
I am Francisca George, and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Susan Leemans and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom. Yeah.
My name is Zainab Sammaz and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hey guys, my name is Sasha Vickery and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hi, my name is Lloyd Harris and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Jan Faria and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Yes.
Take one. Well done.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Paulini and I'm a friend of the show.
Wow, Jasmine, you got it in one time.
Ready? Play.
Clara Towson, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
I am Francisca Jorge, and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Susan Leemans and I'm a friend of the show.
My name is Zainab Samaz and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hey guys, my name is Sasha Vickery and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hi, my name is Lloyd Harris and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Jaime Faria and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Yes.
Take one. Well done.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Paolini and I'm a friend of the show.
Wow, Jasmine, you got it in one time.
Ready. Play.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever time it is in the world, wherever you are tuning in from. We are here to tune in to what is a highly anticipated, highly eagerly anticipated, you know the expression, tennis match between Naomi Osaka and Amanda Anisimova. Anisimova is serving first and currently leads 30-15 on her serve. So welcome everybody. Do hit that like button, and of course if you are new to the channel, hit subscribe. Hey Jake, how are you? I think you called this a 60-40 in favor of Naomi. Yeah, I'm a bit closer. I'm more 51-49, but oh, and there's your man Viktorovsky, decked out in the Nike gear that I guess he gets via Naomi, whereas he was obviously wearing the On gear previously when he was with Iga Swiatek. Second serve here for Anisimova. I have my tea. I have my Twix. Let me know what you guys are consuming. If you're consuming anything, let me know as well where in the world you are and what time it is. Break point, Naomi Osaka after a forehand from Anisimova goes in the net. Oh, you're closing. I think you were 65 or 60%, Naomi, but you're close. Am I right, Jake? Anyway, she's got a break point here. So, yeah, maybe it'll widen again. I think you're waiting for this break point to develop before you comment. Oh, she's just missed that forehand. Okay, Jake. She's just missed the forehand. That was super close. I have to say, to the casual observer, to the observer, to me, I thought that landed in. But, yeah. Games lost en route to the final, 35 each. How about that? Yeah. I think I said Sabalenka in 3, by the way. If I look like someone who's trying to stay awake at 4 in the morning, it's because I am someone who's trying to stay awake at 4 in the morning. So, first blood, Naomi Osaka. If it's an Osaka Sabalenka final, the crowd will be pulling for Osaka, right? Oh, she missed that return, Anisimova. She has, yeah. She was, I think Anisimova was 30 love in that first game as well. Cup of tea. By the way, congrats, Jake, on your abstention from beer. Both men's semi-finals will be on the channel tomorrow. Damien is on the first one. Fergus is on the second. Oh, Naomi's won. Yeah, 7 points in a row. Yeah, she was 30 love down. Won the 4 points then, and she won 3 again here. 40 love. And ace. 2 love. That dress that Naomi's wearing, it can't be practical, surely. I mean, okay, Anisimova, time to get yourself up. You were down 2 love 30 to Osaka in the to Swiatek in the previous match. You pull through. Right. Love 15. So not a great start for Amanda. What a semi-final we just had, by the way. Mm-hmm. 10 points now in a row for Naomi Osaka. Deary me. Is it going to be 11 in a row? It is, I think. Yes, it is. 2 exquisite shots there from Naomi Osaka. It was actually reasonable defense from Anisimova. I mean, the one down the line in particular was just out of this world. I guess you might say this was an easy put away, but I still think there was a challenge there. Okay. Serve down the tee is missed. So it's 11 points in a row, right? Right now. From 30 love in that first game. And more importantly, this could be a double break and probably the first set. Nice backhand down the middle. Good pace. Nice low over the net. Good pace. Skimmed off the surface. I'd even describe that as a forced error. And it's 15-40. Hi, Atto. How are you? Make sure you hit the like button, by the way. Break point number 2. Gets the first serve in, but good return there from Naomi Osaka. But really good forehand off that return from Anisimova. Stem the tide a little bit. Why is everybody wearing hats with lucky energy on it, by the way? I don't get it. It doesn't matter which team, which brand. I think both the Pegula and Sabalenka camps had them as well. I wonder if Pegula's having a beer in a press conference right now. Nice backhand there, Anisimova. Well done, Amanda Anisimova. 3 points in a row for Amanda, having lost the previous 11. This would be a big hold. Come on, Amanda, says Jake. It seems to be some more support for Jake in the chat. For Jake, well, maybe Jake as well. Seems to be some more support for Amanda in the chat than Naomi. Well done, Amanda. In terms of the moment and the occasion, that put away is missable. By the way, when Sabalenka had that smash earlier, you know, she lets it bounce, which is the right decision, but it's just more time, isn't it? And I thought, this is match point right now. She puts that away because I still think it wasn't super, super, super easy. Actually, funny enough, she had a smash maybe on the next point or a similar juncture that was really easy on top of the net. But I was going to say it's a 9 out of 10, I think. But when it's match point, it suddenly becomes a 6 out of 10, I guess. Anisimova holds, by the way, which is a big hold, 5 points in a row. So it's funny, we've had this sort of momentum shift from 11 points in a row for Naomi, and then 5 in a row for Amanda. What were the total points won, by the way, in the end in that previous encounter? Let's have a look. La la la. Match stats. I want the match stats, not the stats from the players. Match stats. Okay. 8 aces from Sabalenka and 4 double faults. That's a decent combo. I do think it's probably the serve was the big difference today in the end. And just managing to hold on. Of course, the head-to-head is now 8-2 in favor of Arena. Okay, so we're not going to get the stats that I want. Oh, maybe we are. Hang on. I found them. This website. Boy, oh boy. 90-88. Okay. 90 for Arena, 88 for Jessica Pegula. Naomi Osaka here serving at 2-1. Oh, dearie me, Jake. Okay, so is Amanda going to be able to continue her streak? She is. Wonderful forehand winner there. Love 15. So 6 points in a row. We had 2 in a row for Amanda. We've had 11 in a row for Naomi. And now we've had 6 in a row for Anisimova. But Osaka stems the tide. Unreturned down the tee. She smiles. These pictures on Google, by the way, like so many, need updating. I mean, both players look about 15. Okay, Jake. Good return there from Anisimova. Backhand there. Good depth from Anisimova. Ooh, a wild forehand there from Naomi Osaka. 15-30. Okay, backhand there. Good depth there from, really good depth from Anisimova. And it's 15-40. We have a match, ladies and gentlemen. $15.40. And Anisimova breaks. Well, well, well. 2-all. Mm-hmm. Lovely backhand winner there from Anisimova. She is purring right now. So, love, 15 love here, Anisimova. Backhand return, backhand from Anisimova is going to go long, 15 all. Do get voting in our poll, by the way, as to who you think is going to win this encounter between Osaka and Anisimova. Good serve into the body there from Anisimova. Not a great backhand, though, from Amanda. Where are you going with this serve, Amanda? Into the body of Osaka. Now it's on the forehand of Naomi to the forehand of Amanda. Cross court they go. Really good depth there from Osaka. Oh, and it's Anisimova who puts a backhand into the net. 15-40. 2 break points. And a chance for Osaka to take the initiative once more. And Osaka breaks for 3-2. Naomi looking as cool as a cucumber. The reason why I went for Naomi just by that 1 or 2% was just her experience. She's been here, seen it and done it in Grand Slams semi-finals on 4 occasions in the past. She won all 4 of her previous Grand Slam semi-finals. Of course, Anisimova has been in a Grand Slam semi-final, in fact, not long ago at Wimbledon. So 3-2. Yeah, probably. Amanda looking a bit leggy already. Yeah, maybe. That could be the anxiety as much as physical, but we'll see. She's got to 3-2, so it's obviously a very different scenario to what happened at Wimbledon. I do think we're in for an entertaining affair. It might be, it might still be straight sets for, say, Osaka. But I do think it'll be a competitive 2 sets. 12 unforced errors from Anisimova so far. I mean, she is that type of player. I'm happy with whichever final we get now. Now we've got Sabalenka in the final. If it's Naomi, it's great because it's kind of unique. Or rarely seen is probably a better way of saying it. If it's Anisimova, it's intriguing, given the matchup, given Anisimova's record against her. Yeah. Win-win. Not very often you get that. Anisimova, of course, has not won a slam. I always love the ones that haven't won slams. But perhaps Naomi Osaka, Arina Sabalenka's just got that little bit more popcorn. Perhaps. Anyway, Osaka here serving. 40-15 into the body, and it's going to win at the point, so it's 4-2. Yeah, that's probably how I feel. I don't know if Anisimova's quite my new favourite player, but who is that guy on the right-hand side, and who is the lady on the left with the tattoos? 4-2 or 2-4 with Anisimova serving. We've seen some Hollywood shots from both players. But I do feel as though it might just be a little bit after the Lord Mayor's show in terms of the drama and the anxiety and the epic we had between Pegula and Sabalenka. I think it's a contender for a match of the year. It's one that will enter the conversation. But I think I know what the counter will be from Damien in particular. Might be talking about the quality, like it wasn't a non-stop high quality affair. Forehand to forehand down the middle right now. And it's Anisimova who goes long. So 15-30 now on her serve. Good forehand there from Naomi Osaka. I think it's 15-40 actually. I've got the score on the screen, on the TV saying 15-30, but I think it's 15-40. Unless I've got something wrong. Still plenty of time to get back in this match though, Amanda, even if this first set slips away. Good return there from Naomi. And she's gonna miss that forehand. Okay, so it's 30 all. My bad in terms of my counting, in terms of the score. Oh, that's just going to land on the line there from Anisimova. 40-30 and a game point for Amanda. Oh, Amanda's hit that backhand into the net and it's deuce. Some of these facial expressions from Amanda are pretty pained. Okay, game point, Amanda Anisimova here. Can she get to 4-3? And this set is really still very much alive. Wow, Osaka there. Incredible athleticism. And Anisimova's missed that backhand. I wonder if that was a moment for a drop shot. Just drop it over the net and make Naomi run again. I don't even think the drop shot needed to be perfect to give her a great chance, even if she just then closes the net and gets an easy volley. Because I don't see, given where Naomi was and how much she'd been running. Look at that, backhand unforced errors. 0 from Naomi Osaka so far and 8 from Anisimova. Okay, Anisimova into the forehand of Osaka. Forehand from Anisimova. Backhand Osaka. Backhand cross-court winner is an absolute screamer from Amanda Anisimova. It's a screamer. It's a worldie. She's missed the first serve there, has Anisimova, though. Where are you going with the second? Somewhere in that box. Backhand return is into the net from Osaka, and it's 4-3, change of ends. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll be with you for the remainder of this first set. Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks, including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material, such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon, or Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis. All things tennis indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Do get voting in our poll, by the way, as to who you think is going to win this encounter. Last I checked, it was 53-47 in favor of Amanda Anisimova. And it's now 52-48, so it's getting closer and closer. I imagine the more this match goes on and the more that Naomi continues to be leading it, we will see a scenario where Osaka overtakes. I'll probably, if I remember, which is a big ask, I will close the poll at the end of the first set. But it's a big question whether I remember or not. Someone in the live chat, maybe you can remind me. Love 15 here on the Osaka serve. We're at T-minus 4 hours until my handyman comes to have a look at my for something. There is the poll. I don't mean Damien. 15:30 here on the Osaka serve. So interesting inflection point. Lots of talking tennis fans vote with their heart. And it's 15:40 now. So 2 break points here for Amanda Anisimova. Forehand return goes into the net. That serve must have been very close to the line. So 30-40, 1 break point comes and goes. Given her vulnerability on serve, Amanda, already been broken twice, I believe. Or is it just once? Maybe just once. Yeah, no, twice, because Amanda's also broken Naomi. Another net shot from there from Anisimova, and it's deuce. First serve from Osaka goes into the net. I think we know what Anisimova's approach to this return is going to be. Pretty good return it is. But we're into the rally. Osaka dealt with that unbelievably well. Unbelievable. And Amanda can't believe it, how she's painted the line once again. So the return was good. Osaka reacted pretty well. In fact, very well in terms of, getting the ball out from under her feet. But not only that, the precision that she got it in terms of flying it back towards Anisimova and hitting the line. And Amanda can't believe her luck. Second serve. Or did that clip the net maybe? Might clip the net, so it might still be a first serve here for Osaka. I think that was a second serve. Good return there from Anisimova. She should win the point from here, and she does. Deuce. Do hit that like button, by the way, if you're just joining us, if you haven't hit it already. And of course, if you are new to the channel, click subscribe. And if you hit subscribe, you will see that number just below me tick over. And you can do a little dance. I know you're making a difference. Game point, Naomi Osaka. Ooh, second serve. Click the net that first, another one. Anyway, second serve here, Osaka. Forehand return is decent. Forehand now from Anisimova. Forehand into the net from Osaka, and it's deuce. Coming up to 5 minutes for this game. Even if it finishes in the next 2 points, you'd imagine it'll hit the 6-minute mark. Good serve down the tee. Well defended, though, from Anisimova. And we're at neutral. Unbelievable, given the velocity of that serve. Now they're hitting the ball. Anisimova on the run. She's going to hit that forehand long, or that backhand long. Game point, Naomi Osaka. Did she just hit that with her left hand? I don't know. Osaka holds. Ace down the tee. 5-3. Naomi Osaka. Vitorovsky doing this. No idea what that means. Somebody in the live chat, maybe you can tell me. Maybe it's like, keep pushing her back. Keep pushing her back. Keep going for those deep, riskiest shots. Don't let her dictate. Good serve down the tee there from Anisimova. Backhand winner. 15 love. Forehand return from Osaka. Forehand from Anisimova goes into the net. 15 all. Do check out our preview, by the way, for the men's semi-final between Yannick Sinner and Felix Auger-Aliassime. That's up on the channel. We also have a preview as well for Carlos Alcaraz and Novak Djokovic. I think both are well worth watching. Osaka goes long with that return, and it's 30-15. I might have to have one more cup of tea to get me through the next hour or so. We've got 39 minutes on the clock, so we'll see. If it's a straight set, we might be less than an hour away from the end. But if this goes to 5 all, 6 all, and then we end up having 3 sets, we could still be another 2 hours away. We'll see. Oh, good backhand there from Anisimova, but it's not one of the point outright. Good defense here from Naomi Osaka, but she's not going to get her racket on that. It's a forehand winner, and it's 40-15, 2 game points for Amanda Anisimova. It's going to be an all-Nike final on the women's side. We know that. On the men's side, it could be an all-Nike final as well if Alcaraz and Sinner win their respective semi-finals. Serve down the tee. Good return there from Naomi. But she's gone long on there on the backhand, and it's 5-4. And when we return, Naomi Osaka's going to serve for the first set. Look at the Anisimova box. I'm guessing in the poll, Jake, you probably voted with your heart, not your head as well. Yeah, quite a few videos, I think, to check out. Also, if you want to join us for some occasional members-only live streams, we do one today, for example, and we do probably 2 or 3 a month for members only. So also you get some bonus videos as well if you become a member. So click that join button, and from as little as $2 or €2 per month, you can join the channel as a member, get involved, get extra footage, and know that you're helping the channel as well. And of course, you can also post emojis in the live chat. How about that? Exciting, right? So, players come back to court. Osaka is going to serve for this first set. We have 8 videos, I think, right now of contemporary interest. We've got previews there for Alcaraz and Djokovic, Ialo and Day. In fact, I would say 6 of these actually of contemporary interest, because Osaka Anisimova is happening right now and Ialo Lepchenko has already happened. But yeah, we've got a preview for Ialo versus Day up there on the channel. Do check that out. We've also got a reaction to Alex's win earlier on today over Nicole Fossa Huergo. Previews for Alcaraz, Djokovic, Sinner, Auger-Aliassime as well. The 2 men's semifinals coming up, which will both be live on the channel tomorrow. Oh, a forehand miss there from Naomi Osaka, and it's love 30. We've also got reactions to Iga Swiatek's post-match comments in the press conference yesterday to her loss to Anisimova, and also the reaction to Aryna Sabalenka's epic 3-set win over Jessica Pegula. Good serve down the tee here from Osaka. Wonderful forehand there from Anisimova, but good defense from Osaka. Now she's on the defense again, but she's going to go long. It's going to be 3 break points for Amanda Anisimova. How about that? These are the videos I was referring to. Anyway, 3 break points here. First serve goes into the net from Naomi Osaka. So a second serve here at love 40. Goes down the tee. Forehand return is decent. Forehand from Osaka. Forehand is big from Anisimova, but it goes into the net. $15.40. So, still another breakpoint opportunity here from Anisimova. Osaka goes into the body, but goes long, so it's a second serve. Forehand return is wonderful from Amanda Anisimova, and she breaks for 5-all. Well. 2 breaks of serve each and 3 holds each in this opening set. And we might well be here for the long haul, ladies and gentlemen. 5-all. Anisimova to serve. Goes down the tee. Backhand return from Osaka. Backhand cross court from Anisimova. Backhand cross court now from Anisimova. But she's struggling to make that one. As a really good forehand winner there from Naomi Osaka. The quality is going up, ladies and gentlemen. Love 15. Goes down the T, does Anisimova, and it's a smart one. 15 all. Osaka here with a smash. Easy peasy. 15-30. Sean here backing Naomi, or hoping for Naomi. 15-30. Good serve there from Anisimova, 30 all. I think Osaka still wins this, but I'm less confident than I was 2 minutes ago. Anisimova first serves 1, just 48%. Good serve into the body there from Anisimova, and it's 40-30, turning around a 15-30 deficit into a 40-30 advantage. Body serve again from Anisimova, forehand to forehand right now. Wonderful forehand winner there from Anisimova. She is hitting that ball with incredible verve right now. She's feeling confident. She sits down, leading 6-5. Are we going to get an American in the final? We had an American in the final last year in the form of Jessica Pegula, but she lost that final. The year before, we had Coco Gauff, who won that final. 2022, we didn't have an American in the final because it was Iga Swiatek over Ons Jabeur. 2021, we didn't have an American in the final. We had a Brit in the final, Emma Raducanu, of course, beating Leylah Fernandez in straight sets. Emma Raducanu, of course, won every single match she played at that tournament in straight sets, including her 3 qualifiers. 10 matches from qualifying to the title. Wild. 2020, we had Naomi Osaka against... Who did she beat in that final in 2020? ...2019 was Bianca Andreescu beating... Serena Williams. Azarenka, yeah. I thought it was Azarenka, but then I started to doubt and think that Azarenka was the semis. But no, it was Jem Brady in the semis. You might be Wong. You might be Coleman, Ghosty. Osaka is smiling, I think, at just some of the incredible shot making from Amanda Anisimova. 8 forehand winners she's hit now. I mean, she's smiling as well, is Amanda. Good serve down the... No, she's missed that. Yeah, she is a good serve down the tee from Osaka. Good response, 15 all. Are we getting a tie break, people? Good serve down the tee again from Osaka, but this time it's returned, and it's returned with some venom. Talking of venom, that forehand was pretty venomous too. That forehand's pretty good. It's not one to point out right. Oh, lovely backhand there, because that was not easy. She made it look easy, but it wasn't easy. 15-30. Ghosty says, yeah, we're getting a tie break. Well, maybe at 15 all you might have felt that, but 15-30 and the pendulum swings somewhat. Well, she's an Anisimova fan. Whoever she is. Okay, run around backhand return, that was. And it's into the net. And it was a powder puff serve from Naomi Osaka. And maybe that deceived Anisimova. And we're at 30 all. Good serve there from Osaka. Backhand. Oh, lovely from Naomi. Going in behind Anisimova. The absolute right decision. 40-30. Game point for that tiebreak that Ghosty has promised us. Where are you going with this serve? You're going to go to the body again, but really well dealt with there from Amanda. Lovely backhand from her, but also well dealt with there by Naomi. This ball is being hit left, right, and center. And now we are going to a tie break because Anisimova goes long. And given her, I don't know if dominance is the right word, but given the advantage it feels like she has over Naomi and has had for 4-5 games maybe now, it's... yeah, she might be thinking, I kind of should have won that set before we got to a tiebreak. Tiebreak records this year. Anisimova is 7-1. Naomi Osaka, 8-4. So they both have a positive record. They've both experienced tiebreak losses, albeit Anisimova has a more comfortable advantage of win-losses in tiebreaks compared to Naomi Osaka. Good serve down the tee there from Anisimova, but we are into the rally after a decent return. Now it's going to be a short ball for Anisimova to attack, but it's not one to point out right, although I think Osaka's gone long, has she? Yes, 1-love. 1-0, Anisimova. Over to you, Naomi, to serve. Let me know what you think of that outfit that Naomi is wearing. Down the tee, forehand return, it's long. 1-1. If it goes 3 sets, yes, Ghosty, but we probably still need 3 sets for it to be over 50-0. Unless we get 2 tiebreak sets and she's equally error strewn in the second set. Ooh, that would count as an unforced error in my book. That return from Anisimova into the net. 1-2 with Anisimova serving. Okay. Anisimova to serve. Where are you going with this serve? And go into the net. Second serve here for Naomi Osaka to look at. She seeks to eke out a mini break advantage in this tiebreak. Double fault, Amanda Anisimova. That was a tired almost second serve. So, 4-1 now, Naomi Osaka. It was a good serve down the tee as well, but another forehand error from Anisimova, meaning it's 4-1. 55-45, the poll. Yeah, for sure, Ghosty. 5-1 at the change of ends, other than ace down the tee. I'm about to close that poll, so get voting now. And I'm guessing we're going to see a swing in the last couple of minutes towards Naomi Osaka, given the margin of advantage that she currently holds here, 5-1 in the tiebreak. Anisimova won the first point, by the way, and Osaka's gone on a streak. No, not that kind of streak. 5-1. Backhand cross court into Naomi's backhand as well. Now it's always going to go long from Anisimova, and it's 6-1. Somehow Anisimova's just gained a vote. It's 6-1 Osaka. She has 5 set points, ladies and gentlemen, as we approach the hour mark for this encounter. And also, we approach the 11 o'clock time. Local time, that is, of course, in New York. Eastern Standard Time. Forehand return from Naomi. Forehand from is going to force the error off the racket of Osaka. 6-2. I wasn't sure if that forehand from Anisimova landed in. It was pretty close. I have no idea who Grimace from McDonald's is, by the way, Ghosty. Oh, is that an ace? Looked out to me, but clipped the line. Okay, 6-3. Great serve, says Ghosty, yeah. Ralph Lauren. Now that's a brand that I can't get on board for. I think Victor Oski just said, F me. That was close, that serve, but it missed. So it's second serve here. So 2 set points have come and gone. Big forehand return. And Osaka goes long. So it's 6-4. 3 set points have come and gone. What's going on here? Oh, dearie me. The umpire is German. Just watching a replay. Oh, it's going to be a let then. I think it's going to be a let, and it's going to be a replay of the point. Because it...
Ladies and gentlemen, despite the system saying fault, Naomi Osaka's last shot on the left baseline was out indeed. We just saw the picture on the board. Therefore, the new score is 6-4 Osaka.
Oh, they're giving it to Anisimova. In a way, that feels right. That does feel right, because, I mean, her forehand did go long, even if the fault sound went off. It was after she'd already hit the forehand. So, actually, I think that's probably the right call. Okay, backhand cross court here into the backhand of Naomi Osaka. Backhand into the forehand of Osaka. Forehand then into the net from Anisimova. It all matters not. Osaka wins the first set, 7-6. Osaka makes her move. 7-6, she wins that first set. 7-4 in the tiebreak. Quite a few ups and downs in this match. We had an early break for Osaka that then got clawed back very quickly by Anisimova. We had a couple of streaks, didn't we? No, not those kind of streaks. We had a 2-point streak for Anisimova, followed by an 11-point streak for Naomi Osaka, followed by, I think, a 5-point streak maybe for Anisimova. Ultimately, they were back on serve, but then Naomi Osaka breaks again, and she's looking good. She serves for the first set, but doesn't manage to close it out. The momentum then goes with Anisimova, and you're thinking, hello, 30 all at 5-6 with Osaka serving, and you're thinking anything can happen. In fact, I think it was 15-30 even. But Osaka forced the tiebreak and then just ran away with that tiebreak in so many ways. She got to 5-1 at the change of ends, got to 6-1, and in the end, it was too much of a deficit for Anisimova to claw back. Time to close that poll. Methinks. End poll. There we go. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll be back with the next set.
Ready. Play.
And if you're wondering what this little thing is, well, let me tell you now, whether it be tea, coffee, or merely water, it tastes so much better from a Talking Tennis mug. And you know what? They can be yours if you wish to purchase one from our website. We've also got bags and stickers and hoodies and notebooks. Mira Andreeva. T-shirts as well, of course, coming in both black and white. And we've got a classic jumper for you as well, and many, many other things for you to purchase for excellent prices so you can look like some of the coolest people on the tour. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Talking Tennis mug. You got to get one, people. I will send the link in the chat to our merchandise as well, and I'll show it to you on the screen as well. Talking Tennis merch. So Anisimova ended that set with 23 unforced errors. She needs to clean it up a tad and she'll win. Yeah. Yeah. And yet she's still hitting a lot of unbelievable shots as well. How many winners did she hit? I bet she was pushing 20 winners, no? Anisimova went off the court, by the way, and Naomi Osaka had some of a banana. Although right now, oh, there's Naomi Osaka. I wonder where she'd gone. Who's serving first at the beginning of this set? I think it's Naomi. Yes, it is. Just trying to think of my WTA end of year predictions in terms of what Gil Gross and I chatted about for our top 10s. Here we go. I had Anisimova at 10. But actually, that was a bold choice at the time. Mukova 9, Pegula 8, Navarro 7, Minarandrova. Yeah, Qinwen Zheng and Rybakina. And Goff is probably going to have a special end of the season to get to number 2 because she's got quite a lot of points to defend. She won the WTA finals, didn't she? I mean, that's 1,500 points. Didn't she win a WTA 1000 maybe as well towards the end of last season? I think. Did she beat Mukova maybe in the final? I think she did. Wonderful backhand winner there from Anisimova, by the way. I bet she's pushing 20, if not 20 plus winners. Love 30. Out wide serve. It's a good serve. It's a good depth there as well from Osaka. But Osaka's gone long, has she, I think? Yeah, she has. Love 40. We might get an early break here for Anisimova. $15.40. Still 2 more break points to be saved for Naomi. Down the tee, backhand return. Backhand from Osaka. Backhand winner from Anisimova. She's fallen to the floor. Is she okay? I think so. She's gingerly walking, but I think she's okay. But listen, in terms of the scoreboard, she's more than okay. She's made her move in that first game and she leads 1-love. If only she'd hit a few more shots like that in that tie break, then we could be looking at a very different scenario right now. Anyway, Osaka won the first set 7-6 and Anisimova leads by 1-love in the second. Forehand return from Naomi's good. This backhand from Osaka is even better. Love 15. One hour, 9 minutes on the clock. Down the tee from Amanda, but she's missed that first serve. So a second serve to look at. Good second serve there from Amanda, not lacking in pace. 96 miles an hour. It's only 7 miles an hour slower than her first serve. 15 all. $15 all becomes 30-15. Nine minutes past 5 here in Germany. Backhand return. It's good depth on it there from Osaka, and it's forced the error, I would argue. 30 all. What do we think? Do we think the quality has been higher in this encounter than the Pegula-Sabalenka encounter? Maybe. The Pegula-Sabalenka encounter just had me a bit more on the edge of my seat for some reason, but it could just be my fatigue. I mean, if this goes 3 and we get some drama in the third set, that's what you remember. And we certainly had that in that Pegula-Sabalenka encounter. I mean, Pegula for such a long time wasn't laying a glove on the Sabalenka serve. And then suddenly, as Sabalenka was getting close to the finish line, I think her last 3 games were all a real struggle, saving break points, I think, in all 3, I think. Oh, missed forehand there from Anisimova. 30-40. Misses the first serve by some distance. Second serve here for Naomi Osaka to look at. Don't double fault. She's hesitating. Backhand return, good. Now it's on the backhand of Naomi Osaka. And this Anisimova goes long, it's 1-1. Was that serve a little bit predictable? I think it might have been. I could see where she was standing, and I just thought, you're going into the backhand here. And Naomi knew it. Naomi dealt with it. And Naomi won the point. So we're back on serve at 1-1. An early exchange of breaks, similar to the first set, albeit that Naomi Osaka went into a 2-love lead. And then I think she got to love 40 on the Anisimova serve. But then it was Anisimova who ran off with a load of points in a row to save that and then break back. Good return there from Anisimova. And Osaka can't deal with it. Love 15. Those golden cups are sought after. Good serve there from Osaka. Anisimova's frustrated that she can't deal with it. Gesticulates to her team. Hmm. 15-all. I don't really mind who wins this because I think it'll be a fun final either way. But if Anisimova doesn't win it, I'm going to be pulling for her to win a slam in 2026. Unreturned serve, and Anisimova will have some regrets over that return, I think. Even that, I think the previous one was more difficult on the backhand side. That one on the forehand side was very makeable. 30-15. Missed the first serve. Second serve here. Forehand return. Anisimova feels like she's in charge of this point. And Osaka goes long, I think, so it's 30-all. This one could be a long one, this match. Backhand return, forehand from Osaka into the forehand of Anisimova, cross court. Lovely forehand down the line there from Naomi Osaka, and it's 40-30. That was not easy. Anisimova gave her a real zinger across the court there, but she was equal to it. And maybe that caught Anisimova by surprise. Game point, Naomi Osaka. Down the tee, forehand return. Backhand from Osaka. Forehand, Anisimova. Back a forehand down the line there from Osaka. Missed by 5 centimeters, maybe. Maybe a little bit more. Oh, good serve down the tee, Naomi. Advantage Osaka. game point. Naomi Osaka for a 2-1 lead, which, given the 1-love deficit having been broken, will feel pretty important. Wonderful backhand winner down the line, Naomi Osaka, 2-1. There's Naomi's mother. I remember seeing her on the big screens, I think, that they had in 2020 when we had the COVID restricted tournament. Because I think there was like, after one of her matches, I don't know which round it was, fourth final, quarterfinal, she talked to her on the big screen. I just remember her going, "Oh, Mum." It's very sweet. We'll take a very, very quick break. Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks, including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material, such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon, or Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis. All things tennis indeed. 2-1 here, Naomi Osaka in this second semi-final, the winner of which, oh, what a drop shot that is from Amanda Anisimova. And it is a shot that I think she should play a little bit more often. That was exquisite. Yeah, well, these two obviously battling it out to see who will play Aryna Sabalenka in the final after the Belarusian won in 3 sets earlier on over Jessica Pegula. That's a wild forehand miss there from Anisimova. 15 all. Those unforced errors. She's probably pushing 30 right now. Unforced errors, that is, obviously not in terms of age. Good serve there, but Osaka's dealt with it, and it's another unforced error from Anisimova on the forehand side, going into the tram lines, and 15-30 here. There have been ebbs and flows in this match, and there's one period or another, one player seems to be on a run, and the other one seems to be on the ropes. And right now, it's Naomi Osaka's on the run with and Amanda Anisimova on the ropes. 15-30, second serve as well. Forehand return is not bad. Anisimova on the backhand. Now it's Anisimova on the forehand cross court. Now it's going to be a backhand from Anisimova. Low net coverage there. Low net, yeah, coverage, whatever it is, whatever. Lovely forehand winner there, Amanda Anisimova. That's more like it, 30 all. Low net clearance, that's the word I was looking for. Do excuse me, it is 5:20 in the morning here in Germany. Let me know where you're tuning in from and what time it is where you are. Hey, Jake. You missed Ghosty earlier. Oh, lovely serve down the tee there from Anisimova, and it's 40-30. Game point, Anisimova. So third ace of the match. Good serve, good return. Backhand to backhand right now. Forehand Osaka into the backhand of Anisimova, and she's going to go long, deuce. One hour, 22 minutes duration so far, and we are at 2-1 in the second set. If this goes 3 sets, I mean, I could easily be here at 7 a.m. still. Forehand return into the forehand of Anisimova. Forehand now into the backhand of Anisimova. Forehand Osaka. Good depth on that shot. Good depth again, but Anisimova's dealing with it pretty well. Drop shot there, though, is not well executed, but she's going to put that volley away, Anisimova, and it's going to be a game point once more. The drop shot, I think, is something that she should lean on from time to time. And I don't think it was a bad idea on that occasion, but it wasn't very well executed. But she kind of got away with it. Kind of. I mean, she also dealt well. I mean, Osaka wasn't the worst situation. She did what she could. Maybe Naomi's just not... Once she's chased down a drop shot as well, maybe she's just not adept at dealing with that. You know, there's one thing is reaching it, and the other one is doing something cool in a, I'm thinking like a Carlos or even a Rafa type way. I remember the times he would chase down a drop shot on clay and just flick it past his opponent. Good return there from Osaka, helping her win that point. Deuce. Did you see the tie break, Jake? Okay, 5 minutes and 10 seconds for this game thus far. We're still 2 points at least away from the end. And that first serve has gone long. As I say, right now, just feels as though there's some momentum with Osaka, even if Anisimova does get the hold here. Forehand return, backhand from Anisimova, well defended by Osaka. Into the rally, still really good depth here from Anisimova, and it's eventually going to force the error from Osaka. Game point. I think she painted at least one line there with that really deep shot landing on the line. So, game point for the American. Good serve down the tee, 2-all. Oh, looking forward to my bed, I tell you. Do give us a follow, by the way, on TikTok and Instagram at TalkingTennisTT. All follows much appreciated. So, Osaka to serve here. She won the first set by 7-6, winning that tiebreak 7-4. She did lead it 6-1 at one stage. And it's 2-all in the second set. And she's serving right now. It's going to be a second serve for Anisimova to look at. Forehand return is really meaty, but it's dealt with. But what about that backhand winner from Anisimova? Love 15. Oh, yeah. Good serve from Osaka, but good return from Anisimova. Good defending here from Osaka. Drop shot Anisimova is good. But this time, Osaka does exactly what she didn't do before and she punishes it. I was going to say, maybe I was wrong with saying the drop shot was good. It felt good when it came off her racket. But once Osaka got there, she put some decent purchase on that. I think it's the first net point that Anisimova has lost. Second serve, after the first serve goes into the net from Naomi. Good return there from Amanda. She loves these flat shots. And there's one there for you. Helping her win that point, 15-30. And now, a little bit of momentum is feeling like it's going in the direction of Anisimova. So many ups and downs in this match. Swings and roundabouts. You feel as though Naomi just has the slightly better serve. The ground strokes is a close one, but maybe Anisimova, when everything's clicking, maybe she just wins that battle. I think at the net, Anisimova 2, maybe variety as well, maybe. But a lot of these are close calls. Backhand return there. Wonderful backhand down the line there from Naomi Osaka. Maybe temperament and experience to go Naomi. Oh, Naomi just got a time violation, actually. Taking too long for a serve. She doesn't seem too perturbed by it, though. It's 30 all. Good serve out wide, but Anisimova does well to get a racket on it. And I think Osaka's gone long. So it's going to be 30-40 and a break point for Amanda Anisimova. She had a brief moment when she led a set. I was going to say she hasn't led a set, but she had 6-5 on serve at the end of the first set. When she came from 5-3 down to get it to 6-5 in her favour. She won 3 games in a row. She held, she broke, she held. She also had some 15-30 on the Naomi serve as well. And you thought, oh, hello. Here we've got it, 30-40. Second serve, Naomi Osaka. An hour and a half of this match now in duration. Not a bad second serve. Actually, it clipped the net, so it's going to be another second serve. Forehand return is pretty good. Naomi deals with it in a way. Oh, a net cord. Oh, that's a bit lucky. Or unlucky, whatever. Anisimova was on top of that point. She comes in, short ball, backhand cross court, but it clips the net and it hits the net and goes over, but with such pace that it ends up going long. So deuce. First serve wide. Second serve. Good return there from Anisimova. Backhand cross court into the backhand of Osaka, which goes into the net, and it's going to be another break point for Amanda Anisimova. Anisimova gets the break. Well. We will also take a break. Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks, including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material, such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon, or Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis. All things tennis. Just a little conversation there between Naomi and the umpire. I'm not sure what the nature of that conversation was, but Naomi physically looks okay. I don't think she needs a MTO or anything like that. 3-2, Anisimova leads. Second serve for Naomi to look at. Backhand return, forehand from Anisimova is going to go wide. Clenched fist alert. Naomi Osaka, love 15. Pained expression on Amanda's face alert. Second serve here for Anisimova to dish out. Quite a few empty seats there, by the way. I remember I was at... Oh, double fault. Love 30. I remember I was at the two women's semi-finals of 2022. Two pretty good ones, I think. Certainly the Swiatek-Sabalenka one delivered. I think Sabalenka was up 4-2 in the deciding set. She certainly was up a break anyway. But Iga won, I think, maybe 4 games in a row to win that third set 6-4. I also, from memory, think the match between, even though I think it was straight sets for Jabeur, I still enjoyed the Jabeur-Garcia semi-final. I'm just going to check the score. Pretty sure it was straight sets, and I think it was a comfortable win, maybe, for Jabeur. But yeah, it was really comfortable. 6-1, 6-3. I just remember Garcia on return that day just had a really, really bad returning day. And then I think the debate about her return position came up again. Of course, she's about to retire. I think she's not specified which tournament will be her last. I don't know if there's an event in France at all that she can retire at until, like the clay court season, where you'll obviously have Strasbourg followed by the French Open. So kind of surprised she didn't retire at the French Open this year. Anyway, 15-30, second serve. Backhand return into the net, 30 all. Ooh. Naomi Osaka whacking her racket on the ground. Not with enough venom to damage the racket, it would seem, because she's going to stick with it. It was sort of some heavy tapping. Marcus here, torn allegiances between Naomi and Amanda. Yeah, I think many people feel that way. I think many people feel as though a Naomi arena final will be fascinating. Great return there from Osaka, but we're still very much in the rally. And a net cord clips the net and goes out. We've seen that before from Amanda just recently. I think it was in the previous game that she ended up winning. Anyway, clips the net cord and goes out. So we've got a break point for Naomi Osaka at 30-40. Backhand return. Got some good depth on it. Backhand into the forehand. Forehand from Osaka. Remember, this is a break point. And it's gone the way of Naomi Osaka. And she gets back on serve at 3-all after another unforced error off the racket of Amanda Anisimova. Yeah, I know what you mean, Marcus. So Marcus says he feels sorry for Garcia. Always hoped she would get back on top form after her decline. Yeah, after winning her decline sort of came in after that WTA finals. Yeah, it was quite quick, the decline, I would say as well, Marcus, right? I mean, after that WTA finals, I remember interviewing Blair Henley going, you know what? Could she win the Australian Open? And Blair was like, why not? You know, she just won the WTA finals. She could beat anyone on her day. Hard court is a really strong surface for her. And yet, it just never quite got there again, really, in terms of that level that she showed towards the end of the 2022. Backhand into the forehand of Naomi. Lovely forehand there. Anisimova on the defense. And ultimately, it's too much. Osaka wins that point for 30 love. Are we edging closer to a Naomi Osaka, Arina Sabalenka semi-final? Okay. Second serve here. Run around forehand return. It's a good return, and it's going to force the error from Osaka, 30-15. Good serve down the tee from Osaka. Ace, 40-15. 2 game points for Naomi. Backhand return into the backhand of Naomi Osaka. Backhand from, she's on top of the point here is Anisimova, and she wins it with a backhand volley at the net. 40-30. Still feels as though Osaka really just on top right now. Felt it through most of this second set as well. From the minute she went down a break. That moment onwards, it felt like I think Naomi's just showing that she's probably just a marginally better player in these moments. Good serve there. It's going to land in. Forehand cross court. It's going to miss from Anisimova, and it's 4-3 Naomi Osaka. Quick break, and then we should be here to see out the rest of this second set. Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks, including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material, such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon, or Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis. Okay, all things tennis indeed. Naomi Osaka is currently 2 games away from a US Open final and keeping up her record of winning every match that she's contested at the quarterfinal or beyond in a Grand Slam. Given Anisimova's vulnerability on serve, I mean, both have shown some vulnerability on serve today, but given the scoreline, 3-4, and that vulnerability, this is going to be a tough hold for Amanda, I think. She gets that first serve in, though. The backhand is not bad, but Naomi's defending. That backhand's pretty good as well, and Naomi can't get enough of that on her racket. And it's really, really calm. Very cool there from Amanda Anisimova. I want to say hats off, and it looked like she was about to take her hat off, actually, or at least adjust it anyway. 15-love. Good serve down the tee, but we're into the rally. Good depth there from Amanda. Nice backhand of Amanda Anisimova, but well defended by Osaka, but she's not going to defend that. 30-love. Very calm here is Amanda Anisimova, considering the pressure. I mean, lose this game and Osaka will be serving for the match. So it can get away from you pretty quickly, but the first 2 points, very confident. Missed the first serve there, though. Forehand return is pretty big, and Amanda goes into the net on the backhand side. 30-15. Oh, it's for Mandy, I think. 40-15, by the way. It's for Mandy, yeah. But I understand in terms of Osaka getting a lot of American support. I think she's lived in the US for a long time and obviously, speaks English like a native. And I think English is, even though she represents Japan, English is her stronger language. Good hold there for Amanda Anisimova for the loss of just 1 point. And I think if it was an Osaka, a Sabalenka final, I think Osaka might just get the crowd call, if you like, between the two. I mean, Pegula obviously got it big style today. But yeah, I think Osaka would get it over Sabalenka as well, just because of her US ties. Backhand goes long there from Anisimova, so 15 love. Okay, 1 hour, 47 minutes. Down the tee, but misses. Down the tee, forehand return. It's got some good depth on it. And as a result, it feels like Anisimova's up in charge of this rally. Oh, but she's just missed that forehand, spraying it wide. 30 love, Naomi Osaka. Good serve down the tee. Ace Naomi Osaka. 40 love. 3 game points for the Japanese. 112 miles an hour, that serve down the tee. Yeah. I think Arena would have... Oh, a backhand sprayed wide there from Naomi. So 40-15. I feel as though Arena will be the favourite against either, personally. I can see ways of her losing. She's managed to find various different ways of losing some super tight matches in slams and big tournaments this year. Good backhand there from Anisimova. 40-30. So, still a game point here for Naomi Osaka, but for 40 love, things have changed somewhat. Backhand return from Anisimova. Forehand here, Anisimova's going to be a wonderful winner. Lovely shape on that deuce. Much to the chagrin of Naomi Osaka. Deuce here, second serve. Down the tee, backhand return. Pretty good, that return. Forcing the error. Advantage Anisimova. Okay, break point here for the American. She gets it. When they return to the court, she'll be serving for this second set. Decent return. Good backhand there from Osaka. Osaka struggling a bit there, though. Now they're at neutral again. And Naomi misses on the forehand side. 5-4, Amanda Anisimova. And we will take another break. Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks, including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material, such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon, or Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis. Thanks for tuning into this watch-along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks, including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material, such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features. And I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. Osaka, by the way, has won the first point on the Anisimova serve, so it's love 15. She showed a lot of frustration when she got broken in that last game. It's a really difficult one to call right now, this match, in terms of the destination of victory. Oh, has she made that backhand return down the line? I think she has, painting a line as well. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So, backhand winners 6 off the racket of Osaka, 9 from Anisimova. Forehand cross court into the forehand of Osaka. Backhand into the net from Anisimova, and it's love 40. Oh, dear Amanda. Forehand return, backhand cross court, backhand mishit that backhand there from Osaka, and it's 15-40. Second serve as well here for Naomi to look at, 15-40. Double fault. Osaka breaks. 5-all. Okay, 5-all. Osaka serving here. It is going to be love 15 though, as Naomi gets pushed around. She's showing a lot of frustration for someone who's actually pretty close to winning this match. 15 all. Into the net on the first serve. Backhand return is pretty good. Forehand here. Oh, is that going to land in? I think it is. Yeah, 15-30. It's difficult to know what Naomi's getting frustrated about. I mean, I'm not sure that she's doing anything tactically wrong. Maybe it's the serve. She's maybe not getting as much purchase on the serve as she would like. That's a decent serve, but as soon as Amanda gets that return in, and it happened again, and she's laughing about it, because what is happening is so often she's getting the serve in, and Amanda's just hitting it back with interest, and it's back at Osaka's feet, and she can't do much with it. And that's 2 serves in a row like that. And it's going to be 2 break points for Amanda Anisimova to give herself a chance to serve it out again. Serve out the set, of course. Goes down the tee there with a better serve, much better serve, and a backhand winner off a short ball for Naomi Osaka, 30-40. This point, huge point, biggest point of the match, may well decide the destiny of this set. You lose it, Anisimova breaks, she gets a chance to serve it out. Backhand return is going to go long. You win it. You've saved 2 break points. You've got some momentum. And for the first time, Anisimova will be in a situation where she's serving to stay in the match, which will be mega, mega pressure. And even if she does hold, you've still got the tie break. And we all know how the first set tie break went. So that's why I felt that last point was huge. We'll see. Deuce. Gets the first serve in down the tee. I had a feeling we're going to get some first serves in. I thought that might happen. Game point, Naomi Osaka. Another first serve. Oh no, just missed. 2-hour mark, by the way. Just hit the 2-hour mark. Game point here for Naomi Osaka. Backhand return is good, but we're into the rally because Osaka's dealt with it, which is good news for her. But that's not good news for her. Backhand goes into the net. Deuce. Just coming up to midnight local time in New York. Good serve there from Osaka. Can she put this forehand away? She can. Advantage Naomi Osaka. Game point for 6-5. And a step closer to another US Open final. It will be her 3rd. She's won the previous 2. Backhand here from Naomi is pretty good. Forehand is not bad. Anisimova's defending. But she can't defend that forehand down the line. And Osaka holds 6-5. And when Anisimova returns to the court, she's going to be serving to stay in the match. The first time that's happened because she did break to serve for the first set. Sorry, for the second set. But she was broken. Much like Naomi was broken when she was serving for the first set herself, but then still went on to win the tiebreak. Naomi Osaka is 4 points away from her 3rd US Open final. It'll be her 5th Grand Slam final overall as well. But it'll be her 1st Grand Slam final in over 4.5 years. But at the moment, she's on course to maintain that incredible record where she gets to a quarterfinal and she wins the tournament. Boom, bang on midnight. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. So, can Anisimova save her own bacon? Oakley dokley. Anisimova here serving at 5-6. Good return. Good forehand there from Osaka. Backhand. Good backhand there from Osaka. And but Anisimova should still have dealt with that a little bit better on the forehand side. Love 15. So, Anisimova here. Love 15. Backhand return. Backhand from Anisimova. Forehand Anisimova is pretty meaty, but she's going to have to do it again as Osaka defends. Osaka continues to defend, but on that occasion, she puts the forehand long. Well done, Amanda. 15 all. Okay, where are you going with this serve? You are going into the forehand. That's a great serve from Amanda Anisimova. And from love 15, back-to-back points, means it's now 30-15 in her favor. Wonderful backhand winner from a neutral position there, Anisimova. Well done. 40-15, 2 game points for a tiebreak. Oof, nerves of steel. Crowd is louder for Naomi. That's weird. Well done, Amanda Anisimova. Unreturned serve. She holds 6 all. Tiebreak. Well, 2 early breaks of serve for both players. Anisimova went up an early break. Naomi broke back. Anisimova then does get the break for 5-4 and then serves for that second set. However, Osaka breaks back. Oof. Anisimova's won 2 more points than Osaka in this set, and yet here we are in a tiebreak. So, big moments this. Second serve, backhand return is decent. Osaka doesn't deal with it, as has often been the case on her second serve today, especially in this second set. And it is 1-0 Anisimova. Down the tee, forehand return. Oh, Osaka. Oh, no. I think it's going to be a second serve. Well, it might even be another first serve. It might clip the net. Anyway, it wasn't a legit serve. I thought she was going to get a lucky net cord there, Naomi. But anyway, 1-0 still. Backhand return. Forehand from Anisimova's down the middle. And it's really deceptive for Naomi. She can't deal with it. 2-0. 2-0 Anisimova. Misses the first serve. Much needed for Naomi. Bounces up and down, breathing in and out. Honing in on this serve. Backhand return. It's got to go long. 3-0. Naomi stares into the distance. Perplexed as to what has just occurred. 3-0 Anisimova. Down the tee, forehand return is good. Forehand again from Anisimova. Backhand is going to go long from Naomi Osaka. And this tiebreak is turning into a nightmare. 4-0. She can get to 4-2 at the change of ends. Then no big deal. But yeah, it's 8 points in a row right now for Anisimova. Big serve. Good serve. 4-1. If she can now win this next point on the Anisimova serve, it feels like 4-2 change of ends is retrievable. 5-1 change of ends, and yeah, that's huge. Okay, Anisimova serves. Gets the first serve in. Backhand return. Forehand Anisimova got incredible depth on it. Anisimova really aggressive in this point. Is on top of it. Now that we're a bit closer to neutral. A little bit of a net cord there, I think, in the favor of Osaka. Backhand winner. No. Yes. Yes, it landed in. 5-1. Wow. What a backhand winner that was from Amanda Anisimova. Wow. 11 shots that rally. And she was probably in charge of it for about 8 of those shots. There was a net cord which favored Osaka. There was a mishit from Anisimova that she got away with, but probably deserved that because it was off the back of that net cord. And look at that unerring backhand winner. So 5-1. Feels like we're going to a third, ladies and gentlemen. Misses the first serve. Backhand return is really good from Naomi Osaka. 5-2. She's not giving up hope yet. The mother is applauding. Osaka to serve. 2-5. 2 holds here, and suddenly it's 5-4. But she's missed the first serve, and we know she's often in trouble on these second serves, as Anisimova likes to gobble them up for breakfast. Look at that backhand return. As I said, the second serve right now is killing Naomi. I'd love to know what the stats are on that. Body serve there from Naomi. 6-3. But Osaka nets and Anisimova wins that set. Wow, this is turning into an epic, ladies and gentlemen. We're going 3, and I think it's time for a break. Hey, thanks for taking the time to, well, you haven't got any choice, actually. I'm just talking at you, if you like. But I'm here also to present to you why I think it's not a bad idea and not that expensive as well if you become a member. And this is how you can do it, and this is what you can gain. So if we look here at the Talking Tennis sort of home page, if you like, on YouTube, we can see this little button here which says join. It is also pinned in the live chat as well, and you can also, I think, see it just below most of our videos, certainly the live ones and so on. Now, why is it a good idea to join and become a member? Well, in the live chat, you can add little funny things, you can add emojis and all sorts of things, but possibly more importantly, you can get to access some live videos, such as this one here, where we look back on the last sort of few moments from the Billie Jean King Cup. So there are little bonuses such as this one, but there are many, many more. And in fact, if we have a quick look at all of the members only stuff, I repeat, you will see very, very quickly some of the top stuff that we've had for members only over the last 12 months since the channel began. Remember, these videos are for members only. You can become a member from as little as about $2 a month, €2 a month, £2 a month, something like that. There are various different things. Oh, and by the way, you'll also be supporting the channel. So it's a win, 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 win scenario. Let me just show you some of the members only stuff. For example, we've got an exclusive little clip there talking to Laura Siegmund, Laura Tsurenko, her encore interview, some doubles footage there from Monastir, the Germany press conference pre-tournament Billie Jean King Cup, Claire Burrell talking as well to the media in her press conference in Monastir, Storm Hunter and Alicia Parks interview, Rebecca Masarova, her press conference, Coco Gauff, exclusive for members only, albeit it was in Madrid. But these are just some of the things, some of the interviews and etc. Like Lestien here, a chat with him, Emma Navarro, and so on and so forth. So many little bonus videos available for just €2 a month. So, what are you waiting for? Become a member. Or don't. It's okay.
Ready? Play.
And if you're wondering what this little thing is, well, let me tell you now, whether it be tea, coffee, or merely water, it tastes so much better from a Talking Tennis mug. And you know what? They can be yours if you wish to purchase one from our website. We've also got bags and stickers and hoodies and notebooks. Mira Andreeva. T-shirts as well, of course, coming in both black and white. And we've got a classic jumper for you as well, and many, many other things for you to purchase for excellent prices so you can look like some of the coolest people on the tour. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
Ready? Play.
And if you're wondering what this little thing is, well, Let me tell you now, whether it be tea, coffee, or merely water, it tastes so much better from a talking tennis mug. And you know what? They can be yours if you wish to purchase one from our website. We've also got bags and stickers and hoodies and notebooks. Mira Andreeva. T-shirts as well, of course, coming in both black and white. And we've got a classic jumper for you as well, and many, many other things for you to purchase for excellent prices so you can look like some of the coolest people on the tour. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis. All things tennis indeed. We've had Naomi Osaka going off court from a bathroom break. She's just coming back now. She must be right on the edge of the time limit, I would imagine. But she is returning to the court right now, so you haven't missed a single point. Good to see you, Snehil, by the way. Do hit that like button. Marcus is upset with the crowd, not supporting Amanda a bit more. Just give me one moment. Just going to get some water. Okay, back, ladies and gentlemen. Amanda Anisimova is serving. And it's love 15. She loses the first point of this second set. It's a really good return from Osaka that put her in charge of the point, ultimately, with that forehand as well, bringing up the backhand. I mean, probably 3 or 4 close to perfect shots there from Naomi. She's obviously had a big reset with that time off court. Backhand return. Forehand here from Anisimova is going to miss. Love 30. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, they weren't against Arena, were they? They were for Jessie, which kind of makes sense. Okay, serve here, down the tee. Backhand return is going in the net there from Naomi. She'll be disappointed with that return. 2 hours and 21 minutes for this match so far. 20 past 12 local time. This match may well go beyond 1 o'clock in the morning. Nowhere near the latest, obviously, ever finished for a match in New York. I mean, I think Alcaraz and Sinner was about 3 a.m., wasn't it? Oh, I thought she'd missed that. No, she didn't. She made it 30 all. Goes on the tee, backhand return. Backhand Anisimova, wonderful backhand winner there, 40-30. Are we going to get An Amanda Anisimova Arena Sabalenka final? Or are we going to get a Naomi Osaka Arena Sabalenka final? Unreturned serve, scream of delight from Anisimova. She leads by 1 game to love. You think a Naomi Sabalenka final? Yeah, I mean, right now this match is 50-50. I wish we were allowed to share the game, but for rights reasons we can't. Not yet, anyway. Who knows? One day. Backhand return. Ooh, that backhand's gone into the net from Amanda Anisimova. Yeah, that would be good one day. Where in the world are you tuning in from? And I might be able to help. Egypt. Oh, okay. Wow. I don't know what broadcaster is showing it in Egypt. I'm sorry. But if you Google Egypt US Open television, maybe you'll find something. Backhand into the net there from Anisimova, 30-15. Goes on the tee. Ooh, but the backhand there from Osaka goes long. Nerland, good morning. Welcome to the party. You guys are going to have to keep me awake for the next 45 minutes or so, or how long this set lasts. Could be a 25-minute set, or it could be an hour and 15 minutes. Who knows? Misses the first serve. Down the tee. Unreturned serve. 1 game all. If I appear a bit subdued, it's because it's 6:24 in the morning. Okay, 1 game all here. Amanda Anisimova to serve. Please, everyone, hit the like button, by the way. Misses the first serve. Second serve. Forehand return is big from Naomi Osaka. Love 15. Okay. Backhand return from Naomi. It should be a forehand put away for an Anisimova, and it is 15 all. Okay, 40-15 here for Amanda Anisimova. And she holds for 2-1. Two games to one. We'll take a quick break. Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks, including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material, such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon, or Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis. Yeah, indeed, of course. Snehel bringing up the point that Naomi Osaka has never lost a match beyond the round of 16 in a Grand Slam. 4 times she's reached the quarterfinal of a Grand Slam, and 4 times she's gone on to win the tournament. She's love 15 here on her serve, though. And it's going to be a second serve for Anisimova to look at. Forehand return is huge. Love 30. And again, it's that second serve that is getting killed. Six points in a row now for Anisimova. But that is brought to an end by an ace from Naomi Osaka. 15-30. Just when you think one player is on the brink, they pull out something out the hat. 12 aces for Naomi in this match. Misses the first serve there, though, as we creep past the 2-hour, 30-minute mark for this encounter. Backhand return is good. But we're into the rally here. Oh, but Osaka dumps a backhand into the net, and it's 15-40. 2 break points for Amanda Anisimova. She is fighting, fighting, fighting. Both players have broken each other's serve 5 times so far in this match, and it's going to be that second serve that Amanda so much loves to look at. Wonder if there's going to be a double fault. No, but it's a good return, and it's done. It's done the damage. It's those second serve returns that have been so effective since the beginning of the second set in particular. And it's difficult to know what Naomi could do. I mean, the other option is be more aggressive on that second serve, but then you're going to risk the double faults. Anyway, Anisimova leads 3-1 in this deciding set. Not done yet. by a long stretch, but she's 3 holes away from her first US Open final. It's a nice backhand there into the forehand of Osaka, but Osaka goes long. 15 love. Ooh, nice drive volley there from Anisimova. She's feeling confident right now. $30 love. Into the body serve, and it's very effective. Oh no, it's double fault. Johnny boy. Keep up. Ooh, is that an ace? Must have just clipped the line. Yeah, it did. 40-15. Misses that serve. Backhand return is decent. Forehand from Naomi, but that's short, and it's punished. Anisimova, cool as a cucumber, leads 4-1 in this deciding set. Is Naomi Osaka about to lose her first ever Grand Slam semi-final? Maybe. It's still only one break of serve, but given how confidently Amanda's playing right now, and given how short of confidence Naomi is on those second serves, because she just knows that they're going to come back with such velocity and unerring accuracy. Just watching some repeats of these ground strokes. Yeah, that short ball. It's a mishit really there from Naomi. But as soon as you hit the short ball right now, Amanda is punishing it. And she punished it there. Guys, if you're tuning in and you haven't already done so, please hit the like button. Of course, subscribe if you haven't done so already. But the other thing I want you to do is hit that notification bell, because I know many of you are not getting our notifications when we're going live. So please do hit the notification bell, and that should alert you to all our content. Naomi here on the brink. Okay, 15 love. This forehand return. Too good. Too good. Naomi knows it. Nothing at the moment. She has no solution unless she's going to go bigger on these second serves. And it looks like she's too reluctant to do so. But there's an ace, 30-15. But she's missed the first serve there. I think she's kind of got to go big. Go big. Double fault, so be it. She doesn't go big. And she gets away with it because Anisimova does go big on the return but nets. So 2 game points here for Naomi Osaka. Amanda Anisimova, though, whatever happens in this game, is 2 holes away. Ace down the tee. Naomi still looks pretty annoyed. Just lack of first serves, I think, and how that second serve is getting killed. 4-2 or 2-4, Anisimova to serve. Not done yet. Amanda has been serving better as this match has gone on. Misses that first serve, though. Commentator's curse. Two women's semi-finals to remember, that's for sure today. Backhand return. It's good depth on that from Osaka. Here we're going to get a twist, one more twist in this. Love 15, forehand into the net. Are we going to get another twist in this epic tale? Maybe. Ace down the tee, 15 all. Missed the first serve. Second serve. Backhand return. Backhand into the backhand of Sabalenka, but it's missed. So 30-15. Did I say Sabalenka? I meant Osaka. Misses that first serve. No, she doesn't. She makes it. 40-15. She's been serving well the last hour or so. She served for the second set and wasn't able to take it, but then didn't let that affect her. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What's going on here? Ooh. Ooh, Naomi had a chance to pass. Didn't take it. Puts that backhand into the net. And Amanda Anisimova is 1 game away from her first ever US Open final. Sabalenka will be the favourite, but 6-3. Anisimova leads that head-to-head. Including, of course, a win at Wimbledon this year. I forgot about that, of course. Sabalenka beat her at the French Open this year as well. So there are 2 Grand Slam clashes already this year, and potentially a third. They've also met in the Australian Open of 2024 when Sabalenka won 3 and 2. They've met at the French Open twice. Quite a few Grand Slam matches between them, actually. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of their 9 matches have been at Grand Slams. Okay, Osaka serving to stay in the match. Misses the first serve. We know what happens normally on this. Whether Anisimova is successful or not, we know she's going big on this return. Double fault? No. Now it's the second serve, sorry. First one was a clip of the net. So second serve. Good return. Too much depth. And it's love 15. I think Anisimova getting the job done on the turn would not be a surprise, especially if Osaka doesn't get first serves in. Osaka needs 3 or 4 first serves here. She gets one there down the tee, ace, 15 all. Yes, Nehal, especially on the short balls. She's just punishing them. 15 aces now for Osaka, 7 for Anisimova in this match. Good serve there from Osaka, but she's on the run. She's on the run. Oh, Anisimova nets on the forehand side, 30-15. $40-15 now. There she gets a first serve in Osaka, and it's enough. 5-3. So, over to you, Amanda. Can you serve this out? Five, 3. Amanda Anisimova. To serve for a place in the US Open final where she would face Aryna Sabalenka if she'd get the job done. Anisimova, where are you going with this serve? Clips the net, so it's going to be another first serve. Down the tee, misses. Second serve for Osaka to look at. How is your heart rate, Amanda? How is your nerve? Good second serve. And Osaka goes long, 15 love. Disappointing return there from Naomi. First serve hits their net and goes wide. So another second serve for Naomi Osaka to look at. Backhand return. Backhand from Osaka. Oh, lovely. 30 love. An unerring backhand winner there when it just didn't seem on. Been the story of the match in so many respects. Yeah, it is getting late, Marcus. Okay, backhand return. Forehand from Anisimova across court. Forehand from her. A backhand from Anisimova. Got decent depth on it. Backhand again from Anisimova. Good forehand there from Naomi Osaka. Forehand now from Anisimova is going to go long. 30-15. 30-15, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. 30-15. Naomi Osaka to receive the Anisimova serve. Down the tee. Forehand return. Backhand. Wonderful backhand winner from Amanda Anisimova. And it brings up 2 match points for the American for a chance to be in her first ever US Open final. Her second Grand Slam final in quick succession, having been in Wimbledon final just a couple of months ago. Is she going to get the first serve here in? Yes, she is. Forehand return is not bad, though, from Osaka. Backhand from Osaka. Forehand from Anisimova. Now it's a short ball, but it's not been punished yet. Forehand now from both players. Now it's Osaka on the attack. Forehand winner. 40-30. There were a couple of shortish balls there that I think Anisimova, maybe under normal circumstances, might have gone for. But she didn't on this one. And it's Osaka who saves 1 of 2 match points. Here comes the next one. What is Anisimova going to do? Is she going to get another first serve in? She'll be desperate to do so. Let's see. Where are you going with this serve? You are going down the tee but missing. So it will be a second serve for Naomi Osaka to look at on this second match point. How is your nerve, Anisimova? And how is your serve? Let's see. Backhand return here for Osaka. Not bad. Oh, backhand from Anisimova. That's a little bit tight. Deuce. Okay. Deuce it is. Misses the first serve. Second serve. Oh, break point. Break point for Naomi Osaka. Her first one in this set. Wow. From 2 match points for Amanda Anisimova, we now have a break point for Naomi Osaka. Wow. Backhand return. Backhand from Anisimova is good, but it's not won the point outright. Good defending there from Naomi Osaka. More defending from Naomi Osaka. Can she defend again? No, she can't. Whew. Anisimova, her heart would have been in her mouth right there. More than 5 minutes already on the clock for this game. Deuce. She said 2 match points come and go. And now she's had to just save a break point. What are we going to get next? A match point or a break point? A lot will depend on that first serve, which she doesn't land in. So Naomi Osaka here at deuce with a second serve to look at. Where are you going to go with this serve? You are going. Forehand return is really good. Too good. And it's pushed Amanda Anisimova onto her back. She's risen to her feet again. And she's going to have to stave off another break point. I guess a lot of it is about this first serve. She gets the first serve in. And you'd think she'd have a great chance of saving this break point. But no first serve and she'll be in trouble. She misses the first serve. Clenched fist there from Naomi Osaka. She knows this is a chance. Don't double fault, Amanda. Don't double fault. Osaka's returning is good, but it's not been as good as yours today. Ooh, she gets a bit lucky there. She hits a net cord, but it still lands in, so it's going to be another second serve. This match just seems like it's never going to end. Where are you going with this serve? Backhand return. Now it's Anisimova with a wonderful backhand winner. Honestly, these shots, she's making them look easy, but they are anything but deuce, especially under this kind of pressure. Look at that guy biting his nails. 7 minutes now for this match, for this game. Somewhat more than 7 minutes for the match. I think it's about 3 hours for the match now, or coming up to 3 hours. Down the tee, backhand return. She could do with some cheap points right now, Anisimova, because she's not getting them because the defending here, not quite good enough. And she's going to have a match point now. Again, her third match point. She saved 2 break points, and now she's earned a third match point as Amanda Anisimova, as she seeks to be the first person to beat Naomi Osaka in a Grand Slam at the quarterfinal stage or later. How is your nerve, Anisimova? Can you get this first serve in? Yes, you can. Backhand return. Forehand from her. It's going to win the point. Wow. Amanda Anisimova, take a bow. You have beaten Naomi Osaka in 3 sets. 7-6. Or I should say 6-7. 7-6. 6-3. Wow, and considering the number of unforced errors that she hit in that first set, it's a wild turnaround and another show of immense mental strength as she whacks the ground with both hands and kisses the floor. You are going to be in a Grand Slam final once again, Amanda Anisimova, and you're going to be in your first ever US Open final, and it's going to be another American in that US Open final. We had one in 2023 with Coco Gauff. She won the title. We had one last year with Jessica Pegula. She didn't win the title. Can Amanda Anisimova win her first ever Grand Slam? Naomi Osaka, it's been steps forwards for her. You know, getting to the final in Canada, she won't be feeling that right now. She will be feeling that there was a chance to win the title. And it kind of started to slip away from her from that second set tiebreak. She was I think it was 1-0 up in that tiebreak, but then she went 5-1 down. And that was that for her. But dust yourself off and have a good Asian swing, and I think you can have a successful end of the year. As for Amanda Anisimova, wow. Yeah, another show of mental strength to come back from that first set. You know, she went down 6-1 in that first set tiebreak. She came back to win it. She then failed to serve out the second set, but recovered from that mental jolt to ultimately win it on a tiebreak, and then just too good in that third set. The second serve returns were phenomenal and dispiriting for Naomi.
Naomi is playing amazing tennis. She's back where she belongs, and I told her, I'm so proud of her after having the baby and playing at this level. It's insane, and yeah, she was really giving me a run for the final. wasn't sure I would make it past the finish line, and I tried to dig deep, and yeah, it was a huge fight out there today.
How did you hold your nerve in that final game to close this out?
Yeah, I mean, I just tried to stay positive. I mean, there was a lot of nerves in the beginning, and that's something I'm trying to work on. And yeah, I mean, this tournament means so much to me, and I think that was really getting to me. And then in the end, I'm just try and fight your way through. And yeah, I mean, I was trying to enjoy the moment, and we were both playing some amazing tennis. And sometimes I was like, how are we making these shots? But we were, and we just kept going. So.
You'll play in your first U.S. Open final on Saturday. As an American, can you describe what that means to you?
Oh my God, it means the world. I mean, I'm trying to process that right now. It's just absolutely a dream come true. I mean, this has been a dream of mine like forever, is to be in the U.S. Open final, and obviously the hope is to be the champion. But yeah, I mean, I'm in the final now, and I'm gonna try to get ready. But I'm just excited, and yeah, it's really special.
How helpful was it having all these fans stay to watch you play? I mean, it's well after 1 a.m. at this point.
Okay, I didn't know what to Okay, it's really late. Thank you guys so much. I mean, the atmosphere was incredible, and you guys kept supporting me and lifting me up, and especially when I was down, I think that's what carried me through today. So yeah, a big thank you guys, and I hope you get some sleep tonight.
You as well. Congratulations. Best of luck on Saturday.
There you go. All right. Shall we have a quick look forward to that showdown with Aryna Sabalenka? The head-to-head is a favorable one for the person who I think will be the underdog, Amanda Anisimova. Sabalenka, of course, is going for her 4th Grand Slam title. All 3 previous ones have come on a hard court. And Amanda Anisimova is going for her first her first Grand Slam title. And we know how her previous attempt at a first Grand Slam title ended at Wimbledon with a 6-love loss to Iga Swiatek. I wasn't sure after that loss whether we'd ever even see her in a Grand Slam final again. Never mind be back in 1-2 months later. So it's to her immense credit that she is in another Grand Slam final. And I am super confident in both her ability to not get double bageled, but actually to turn up on this occasion. I really think she will. I think it'll be a close affair. Let's have a quick look at those 9 matches that they have played, because 5 of them have occurred at Grand Slams, by the way. The most recent, of course, was at Wimbledon. Who can forget that? I mean, that was an epic encounter that ultimately went Anisimova's way. I remember Anisimova trying to serve it out. I think she was trying to serve it out and got broken, I think. But then Sabalenka couldn't hold on to her serve. Anisimova broke again and got over the line in what was an epic, mentally and physically draining encounter. But well done to Anisimova for winning that one on the grassy courts of Wimbledon. The previous clash to that just came a few weeks before at the French Open. This time it was a straight sets win for Sabalenka. But if we look at their hard court encounters, 2024 in Toronto went the way of Anisimova. Hard court Australia, straight sets way of Sabalenka. They had a Rome encounter as well on the clay. That went the way of Sabalenka in 2022. Madrid went the way of... I mean, it's kind of nip and tuck, despite it being 6-3. If we looked at, let's say, 2024 onwards, they've played each other 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And there's been 2 wins each. So maybe that is a bit more representative. Just quickly today, by the way, second serve points won. Amanda Anisimova won 67% on the Naomi Osaka serve. That's across the whole match, and I think it was probably even more in that deciding set. I don't think she'll have as much joy on the second serve of Aryna Sabalenka, which I think is just a little bit more potent than Naomi Osaka's. But I do expect Aryna to be a little bit more aggressive on that second serve. She only hit 4 double faults today, Arena, which was pretty impressive over a 3-set match. That was an epic win as well that she had. So I think physically going into the match, Arena will definitely be fine because she had that walkover over Vondrousova. Anisimova, I think, will also be okay. She's had quite a few straight sets wins en route. In fact, we're going to have a quick look at the Anisimova path to the final now. I remember there was a 3-setter over Christian, I think. The other matches until today had all been straight sets. Yeah, exactly. And then obviously today, but 48 hours. Although it was sort of a 3-hour encounter with Naomi today, and it was quite physical. I think collectively, look at that. I mean, she had a very quick and easy win over Hadamar in the round of 16. She didn't go 3 sets with Iga either. So, yeah, I think she should be okay physically. But Arena probably has just got that little bit more in the tank. And it's really as well about Grand Slam final experiences. Arena, of course, has been in, I think, I'm going to say 6 Grand Slam finals, is it? She lost to Goff in the US Open. She lost to Goff in the French Open. And she lost in Madison Keys in Australia, didn't she? Whereas she won the other 3. So I think she's got a 3 from 6. So 6 Grand Slam finals. This will be her 7th. And it's a hard court as well. I think that might just, compared to, say, the grass courts at Wimbledon, I think that might just be another thing for Arena. She's a slight favourite, but I can see it going 3 sets as well. We'll see. Anyway, take care. And we'll see you Saturday for the final. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.